Oh, hello there. It's the 25th of November 2019, and here you are with Dan in Dan's Backyard Orchard Permaculture Food Forest Project. An incredibly exciting place to be, although it does not in fact look that exciting at this time of year, because dormancy is indeed either here or is fast approaching. So far we've got Worcester Pearman apple, Jubilee plum, Concord pear, got a Tayberry at the back there, little apple tree I grafted myself, and that is Winter King and I believe Lord Lambourne grafted onto one rootstock. And here I've got a Lakemont seedless grapevine, one I took from a cutting, and a grafted Lakemont seedless here, which intriguingly enough appears to be entering dormancy later than the one taken from a cutting. So that is indeed intriguing. But I wish to move ahead with this backyard orchard project because I find it incredibly exciting and there are so many options. Now of course space does not go on forever, so what I do here, it's got to be considered and careful, but what I would like to know is what would you people like to see? So what I'm going to be doing is getting some new trees over the dormant season, but they've got to be able to be grown in pots, okay? And the reason for this of course is the space, must be taken into consideration, and the plan's going to be to dig holes, get pots, and about 30-litre pots probably, put a really good quality growing medium into those pots so that the trees have got good nutritious growing medium to thrive in. And then I'm going to sink them maybe half, 2/3 into the ground so that the roots can grow through the pots, through the holes at the bottom into the ground in order to obtain further nutrients and water. But every dormant season I intend to lift the pots out, and that way it will stop the tree from rooting through the pot into the ground. So in a way I will have a permanent tree, but not, if you understand my meaning here. So I can take them out and put them in other places maybe, and won't have issues of over congestion, if one will. So what ideas have I had so far? So I would love to get another persimmon tree, and otherwise known as Sharon fruit, and the variety I would like, Rojo Brilliante. I know it's a commercial variety. You've seen them in shops. They taste very nice as well. Spanish, I believe, Rojo Brilliante comes from. Certainly sounds like it, but do your own research on that if you're interested. I'd like to get another cherry, maybe one grown on a minaret rootstock, which is known as a vertical cordon. So yeah, this is a cherry on a minaret rootstock, vertical cordon. I've let it sort of turn into a little bit of a tree really, but I could prune it, but I'd like to leave it because I'm quite fond of how it looks at the moment actually. But yeah, so this is variety Stella, so be another variety. I'm thinking of them sort of really dark, sweet, dark, juicy cherry. Wouldn't that be amazing? So thought of another plum, maybe like a Victoria plum. Once again, everything here must be in containers and be able to be grown in the way that I've described, sinking it into the ground. So yeah, the way that I look at this is, I'd really like to hear what you people would like me to grow, because people view my channel regularly and I really do appreciate that. And of course, if there's anything that you would like, to see how it pans out or whatever, now is your chance, maybe before you make the sort of purchase of this particular fruit tree, fruit shrub or whatever yourself. So comments, questions and suggestions down below please. I'd be really grateful for you to let me know what you would like to see. Now I'd like any suggestions to be stuff that's hardy, okay, meaning can be left outside here in the UK climate. I know that I am sort of involved in growing things like oranges here, but but I'd like suggestions of hardy plants and shrubs, okay? So please feel free to give suggestions or whatever down below, and if you like my work, please feel free to like, share and subscribe. See you next time.